Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the upcoming Smash Bros. Game for the Nintendo Switch, and with all the new information Nintendo revealed during the Nintendo Direct at E3 yesterday, I decided to go through all the new Legend of Zelda changes and additions in the game that will be added to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So let's see what's new for the Legend of Zelda in Smash Bros. Now to start off, let's go over the biggest change, and the reason why I feel like it's called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And that is that every fighter from every existing Smash Bros. Game will be in this one. Yes, that means any and every fighter that was removed from previous Smash titles will appear within this one. And that includes obviously Young Link, as he was replaced in Super Smash Bros. Melee to Toon Link in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And with this change, we can also expect changes within the 3 Links, as there are 3 of the same character within the game. And let's start off with these new changes and updates with Link. Link is now based off of his adventures from Breath of the Wild, and it shows as he now wears his champion's tunic. And along with that, he now has a Sheikah Slate, so now he can throw remote bombs and detonate them at will. And the biggest change is his new final smash, with him using an ancient bow and arrow to deliver the final blow, which makes a lot of sense if you played Breath of the Wild, as the ancient arrow was pretty much one of the strongest things within the game. But a very subtle change to him that Nintendo didn't really mention is the fact that he can also shoot 2 arrows at once, which references certain bows in Breath of the Wild that allowed him to shoot more than 1 arrow at once. And old school fans, do not fret, you can still dress up Link as the green hero, as this Tunic of the Wild is also available as an alternative costume. Next up is Zelda. Unlike Link, Zelda will not represent her new Breath of the Wild look, but instead, her Link Between Worlds look. As according to Nintendo, it makes more sense for Princess Zelda of Breath of the Wild to focus more on her studies, but a Link Between Worlds Zelda gets down and dirty with Smash, which is pretty exciting as you can even change her outfit to represent Hilda of Lorule from A Link Between Worlds. Next up we have Zelda, Sheik. Sheik's moveset don't look too much different from previous titles, but the one big difference is that her armor is actually based off of the stealth armor from Breath of the Wild, which is a really cool attention to detail. Next we have Young Link. It is so good to see Young Link back in the game again, as he was my favorite to play with in Super Smash Bros. Melee. I did not like the fact that he was replaced with Toon Link in Brawl. And seeing him in this game just gets me nostalgic and excited. His moveset doesn't seem to be any different than before, and he still drinks that Lon Lon milk from way back. Next we have Ganondorf. Now Ganondorf is back to his roots, as he now represents his Ocarina of Time self, as he was in Super Smash Bros. Melee, as they then replaced it for his Twilight Princess appearance in Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS. So it's really nice to see the old school Ganon, the Ganon we knew before he became the Demon King. And speaking of Demon King, his final smash is now him evolving into the Demon King as he once did in Ocarina of Time. And the best thing about it is he no longer feels like a slower reskinned version of Captain Falcon, as now his smash attacks use his sword, changing up his gameplay quite a bit. Last but not least, Toon Link. Toon Link, outside of the weird lighting on him, is pretty much exactly the same. He seems no different from how he was in Brawl and in Super Smash Bros. 4. He still even has his epic Triforce attack as his final smash. Now, alongside these character changes, there are also some other minor changes to the game, as well as additions like new stages and items. One stage to keep in mind that will be added in the upcoming Smash Bros. Ultimate is Spirit Train, which was a level that was in a previous Smash Bros, but that Smash Bros was for the 3DS, as they never ported it to the Wii U, so I'm really happy to actually play this level on the big screen. Next, we have an entirely new stage for the game, something I obviously been super excited to see, and that is a stage ripped out of Breath of the Wild's Hyrule, it being the Great Plateau Tower. And seeing this stage makes me very excited to see what else Nintendo can implement with new Breath of the Wild stages within the game. Hopefully we'll at least get one or two more, as this one was really detailed and it was awesome seeing how the roof was a part of the gameplay when it breaks and the Sheikah Aura restoring it, as well as the King of Hyrule in the background just kind of watching what's happening on the Great Plateau Tower. Such a cool stage. Next we have something that isn't necessarily Zelda related, but reminds me a lot of a move from Breath of the Wild, and that is the perfect parry, with this time being the perfect shield. As in this game now, if you use your shield at the perfect time, you'll be able to negate the damage coming towards you. Very similar to the parry from Breath of the Wild. A really cool move that's kind of high risk, high reward, as if you don't click it at the perfect time, you'll get hit, but if you do, you'll end up, parrying it successfully. So overall, it's really cool to see that type of gameplay added to the game. Along with that, we have assist trophies, one of them being Midna, and the game implies that it will be up to more than 50 characters that can show up and help you. Hopefully one of them will be a champion from Breath of the Wild. I think it'd be really cool to see the champions incorporated, even though they aren't in Link's overall moveset. It'd be cool to see it as an assist trophy some way, somehow. Another thing to keep note is Echo Fighters. Though I don't think this will apply with any Legend of Zelda characters, it is worth noting because we could get some reference or something. It'd be cool to get like Ravio for Young Link or Toon Link. I think that'd be really awesome, but I highly doubt that will happen. Overall, they are now introducing Echo Fighters as what used to be the replica like fighters to other characters are now known as Echo Fighters. So something to keep in mind, and hopefully we'll see that with some sort of Zelda related character. Now for the final thing, and this is kind of not that interesting, a weird way to end things off, but hey, it's Zelda related, so I don't care, I gotta mention it. And that is Kirby has a new object for his stone ability, where he down Bs and you can accidentally kill yourself if you don't have anything to land on. And that new object is, yes, a chest from Breath of the Wild. It has the whole Sheikah-like design, which is really cool, and I'm glad they add that. Nintendo went out of their way to mention it, so I feel like I gotta mention it, because it's cool to see that's in the game. Anyways guys, that does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this overall roundup of the new Zelda news and the upcoming Smash Bros. I'm super excited for that game, mainly for the Zelda related content. I can't wait to hear all the music, see the levels, play as all these characters, Young Link, Link's new Link, Zelda's new Zelda, if that makes any sense. And yeah, overall, I'm super excited for this game. I hope you guys are as well. It comes out at the end of this year, so maybe I'll be doing some content on it then. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you guys think of the new changes involving especially Zelda in the upcoming Smash Bros. Anyways, I've been Zelda Master, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!